Hi guys, this is Ian, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about how to simplify songs that have key changes in them. Alright, so what do I mean by songs with key changes in them? Like I mentioned before, that you want to transpose these songs so that you're playing in the G key, and because in the G key the chords that you'd be using are G, D, E minor, C, and for some other songs you have A minor and B minor, as well as sort of like other additional chords which tend to be used in songs in the G key. Alright, so basically here in this song, what happens at one part of the song is that the key of the song increases. Alright, so it goes up to the key of A. So G becomes A, D becomes E, E minor becomes F sharp minor, and let's see, and then C becomes D. Alright, so there's a key change here. So when you're transposing, this could actually potentially confuse you, because you're looking out for chords like G, D, E minor, C. Okay, all looks good. And then you scroll to the bottom and you're like, oh, hang on. There's A, there's E, there's F sharp, and so what's going on? Well, usually key changes only happen in one part of the song. And so if you see something like this, but the rest of the song is using chords which are in the key of G, this usually means that there's a part where there's a key change. Okay, so the key change usually increases, as in it goes up a pitch, it goes up a key instead of down a key. So basically, like I'll show you, for example, because now it's A, but if I were to transpose the chords down by say 2/2 steps, which is the distance between the key of A and G. If you don't know what that means, that's okay. So you see all these chords have changed, but if I go straight to the bottom, you'll see that the chords here, which before were A, E, F sharp minor, and D, they have changed to chords in the G key. Alright, so it's G, D, E minor, C, and D. Alright, which I already mentioned. So this shows you that okay, these chords can be played in the G key, but in that instance, in the particular section of the song, they are just in a different key. So the question is, how do you simplify songs that have key changes in them? Alright, so usually what I would do is I would just skip the section which does a key change, or like I won't skip the section, but what I will do is I will transpose it until I see the section that has the key change has the chords in the key of G, or in the key which I want it to be, and I will just use those chords instead of going to the next level. Alright, so just to give you an example of what I mean, I'll just transpose it back up. Alright, so here the way the song goes is it goes, let's see, Romeo save me, Romeo save me, I've been feeling so alone, I keep waiting for you but you never come, this in my head, I don't know what to think. He knelt to the ground and pulled out a ring and said, and if you were to increase the key to A at this point, what you would hear is, marry me, Juliet, never have to be alone, I love you and that's all I really know, talk to your dad, go pick out a white dress, it's a love story, baby just say yes. So it goes up. Alright, so instead of going up, you just do what I recommended, and that is to just change the chords. Like just now you transpose down, so you know what the chords would be in the G key. Just replace this section, like copy the entire thing, paste it onto say a notepad, and just modify that section so that it's using chords in the G key. And you can find those chords by simply transposing the chords until this particular section shows the chords in the G key, and just use those chords. Okay, so if I were to just sing through with G and without the key change happening, it wouldn't sound If you didn't know there was a key change, it wouldn't sound weird because it would just flow through the song. So you'd go, Romeo, save me, I've been feeling so alone. I keep waiting for you, but you never comes. This in my head, I know what to think. I knelt to the ground and pulled out a ring and said, then instead of A, you'd go to G. You'd say, marry me, Juliet, you never have to be alone. D, I love you, and that's all I really know. Then E minor, talk to your dad, go pick out a white dress. See, it's a love story, baby, just say yes. Alright, so if you didn't know there was a key change, it would sound perfectly fine. The song flows just fine. So that's one way you can actually simplify songs that have key changes. Just transpose the whole section down to the key, down or up to the key of G, and just play it through, and you shouldn't have a problem.